Good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. We welcome you to the final session of the online student development program series, which is organized by the School of Basic and Applied Sciences, GD Goenka University. Today, we have Dr. Ruchi Panwar with us. She is an assistant professor of mathematics in the School of Basic and Applied Sciences at GD Goenka University. She holds a Ph.D. from Indian Institute of Technology, Roorkee, and she is an expert in the area of robotics and neural networks. In this session, she will be talking about robots, which plays an important role in our life, like Puma manipulator, Honda robot, drone, and selfing car, etc. In fact, there are more than a million robots which are working around us. Robots are important in many fields such as military, medical, cooking, firefighter, welding, manufacturing, etc. Robots can also do some tasks that are too difficult for humans, such as cleaning waste from sewers and cleaning waste of nuclear plants that produce nuclear radiation, which is harmful to the human body. And if we talk about the manufacturing of a robot or the development of the robot, we see that the mathematics is one of the major field which is required in development of robot. Mathematics deal with the movement of robots in different circumstances, and it will be challenging to succeed in robotics without mathematics. So I hope this will be a very interesting session for all of us. We welcome you to the session. Welcome, Dr. Ruchi ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now I request you to start the session. And before starting the session, I request all the participants to mute their mic and turn your video off so that we can conduct this session smoothly. And if any of you have any query or question related to the robotics, you can write in the chat box. Thank you. Over to you, Ruchi ma'am. You may start now.
Thank you, ma'am. So today is the final session of online student development program, and we are going to discuss about robots, a helping hand in every field. So these are some different kind of robots which are helping us, like firefighting, nursing, cleaning, painting, welding, and walking robot. These all are robots and which are helping us in so many ways. So before going further, let us see what a robot. This one is Honda robot, which is walking over an uneven surface. So from this video, we can see that it is an interesting topic because some human-like structure is walking just like an human. So first, let us discuss what is a robot. A robot is a movable physical structure with some sort of motor, a sensor system, a power supply, and a computer brain, which control all of these elements. These are some robots which are made in India. Robocop, DRDO, ये आपका DRDO का है, दक्ष, मानव रोबोट, कैंपा रोबोट. So robot is applicable in every field. They are helping us in so many fields. Here we are going to discuss some helping hand in some field. So first one field is helping hand in transportation. So robot, nowadays robot are popular as self-driving robot or self-driving car. In these self-driving cars, we are using robotics plus artificial intelligence by applying both of these fields. The car can be driven by itself. Also, robots can play an helping hand in security and defense. Robot can arm and disarm the bombs, and also you have seen nowadays some drones are there. So drones, what will they do? They are flying eyes. You can operate them from a distance place and send them to desired area to monitor the enemy's activity, which is a dangerous job for the soldiers. And also, these robots can work in nuclear plants. There are so many wastes in nuclear plants and nuclear radiation, which is harmful for human body. So robot can clean all these nu- robot is also an helping hand in doing dangerous job. So what do you mean by dangerous job? Like if you want to welding something or you want to clear the sewers, and also fire, you have to work in a fire, these all these fields are some dangerous job. So for this, you you can use and robot can do welding as more good than humans, and robot can also clean the sewers, and robot can also work as an firefighter. Also, robot is an helping hand at home also nowadays. So robot can cook food for you, robot can clean the whole house, robot can clean your clothes. So here's one video. In this video you can see some. So in this video, what is the robot doing? After cleaning the fry pan, he is putting that particular fry pan in some almirah, or you can say rack. So next application is helping hand in medicine. In this COVID-19 period, the role of robots is markable. Robot, you can operate the medical robot from from a distance, and they can operate the COVID-19 patient. Also, robot can do surgery nowadays successfully. And here is also micro and nano robots which can inject in your body and they can clear the blockage in your heart vessel. So robot can do all that thing which is hard for humans. Robot is also an helping hand in agriculture. Here are so many robots which are helping our farmers in different ways. They can also do customer service, packing, shipping, manufacturing, transportation of products. All of these things can be easily done by robots. And they can also nursery the plants and can do harding and can do so many work, which is so tough for humans. Robots are also helping hand in industry. In industry, robots are do pick and place thing for heavy objects, like if you want to put one car from one place to another place, so you can use a robot. If you want to pick some heavy object or some heavy material from one place to, and you want to ship that, so what will you do? You can use one robot that can pick that heavy thing and place at the desired place. So, and also robots are using to do the manufacturing. For manufacturing cars, for manufacturing bikes, robots are playing an important role because they are doing the job finer than humans, because they have a particular setup for everything and they do the work in the setup way. Robots can also work in oil companies where pipelines are there, and the robot can go to pipelines if where which are full of toxin gas, which can cause a death for a human. So here is one video how a industrial robot can help you. So it seemed very interesting. So robot can help you in every field which is tough for humans. Robot can go in dangerous place, robot can do dangerous job, robot can do heavy job. So now we are going to discuss about robot components. So in a robot body, one is main body, that is called manipulator, actuators, effectors, sensors, controller, and software are there. Effector means, in the previous video, as you can see, this last by which the robot is picking up the thing. So this last hand of robot is effector. What is body? The whole structure. Here's some rotation. Here's also some movement with robot, as you can see this in this video. Every moment of time, robot is moving. So it is robot body. Some sensor are there because they have to make us a sense of that particular things. So we have to use sensor, and also important part, controller. Controller means, if as we have mind as a controller, similarly these robot also have one controller that can be neural network controller, PID controller. So there are so many controllers are there. So that is not our topic. So in robot component, important one is manipulator. Main body of the robot, which have links, joints, and other structural element. And this one is, and two different type of end effector. End effector means you can use tools in place of at the end of robot, and you can use an hand at the end of robot. So end effector is correct name for the hand that is attached to the end of the robot. There are different end effectors which are used for different kind of operations. So now Where is mathematics in robotics? That it seems totally out of connection with mathematics. So let us see, let us take a look on what is the role of mathematics in robotics. There are some branches of mathematics which are used in robotics: calculus, ordinary differential equation, advanced linear algebra, geometry, and numerical analysis. Here are some aspects of mathematical concept that help a robot perform all the operations efficiently. So before going further, let us discuss about joints. Joints is also a term of mathematics. If you have some translation joints, means like we in our hand, we have rotation at this joint, rotation, three type of rotation on this joints. So all these are rotation joints. So joint, this part is called joint, where two, you can say two link are joining here. So there are different type of joint, and which is also a part of maths: prismatic joint, revolute joint, and spherical joint. So before this, there's also some rotation metrics, and if you know about linear algebra, you also know about rotation. So you can also calculate rotation metrics, and which is necessary for robots, because there should be some rotation and translation at every joint. So for this, you can also have to rotate about x-axis with some angle. You can also have to rotate about y-axis with an angle, and maybe you have to rotate about z-axis also. So you should know about this mathematical term. Without this mathematical term, you cannot go further in robotics. Robot is nothing about this. Also, there are some transformation matrices which help to change the coordinate system in robotics. If you have one hand, one base, and one object, and you want to pick up this thing and place somewhere else, so you should know about coordinates of these frames. And frames, coordinates, all are part of geometry and linear algebra. So here also mathematics play an important role. In this video, you can see so from this video, you can clearly see that robotics nothing about, without mathematics. If you don't know mathematics, you can't operate your robot, because you have to get to know about the structure of whole robot, and to know the structure of robot, to know the rotation at every joint, to know the translation, and to know the frame coordinates, you should know about mathematics. So also for every joint there is an homogeneous transformation matrix in which some rotation is there which is replaced here, and some translation is also there. So AR naught is translation and ARB is rotation. So a homogeneous transformation matrix represents both a rotation and a translation. So let us take an example. How we take the translation along z-axis with h. You have to translate your joint along z-axis with h distance. So what will your matrix? There is no rotation, so rotation matrix become identity matrix 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1, and your translation will be placed at the last column, so it become 0 0 h, and last row become 0 0 0 1. So this one is your translation matrix. Also, to find the homogeneous transformation matrix for some joints, if there is some rotation about z-axis with theta angle, there is some translation about z-axis, there is some again some translation about x-axis, and there is some rotation alpha about o-axis, or you can say x-axis. So what will be the final matrix for it? You will multiply these matrix and you got the final matrix. And all these are, this one is rotation about z-axis, and translation is, there's no translation. Here is translation but no rotation. Here translation about x-axis but no rotation. And here also translation, sorry, rotation about x-axis. So matrix become like this. If you are mathematics student, you can easily understand this matrix. Otherwise, you have to take 1 for x and place these component, and also translation is 0, so last column become 0 0 0 1. So here's also mathematics kinematic, in kinematic model mathematics play an important role. You have to assign dh coordinate frame, you have to find link parameters, you have to also find transformation matrix of adjacent joint, you have to calculate kinematic matrix, and you also have to find Euler angle representation. Again, next topic is trajectory. So trajectory is also a term from mathematics. To move a manipulator from its initial position to some desired goal or some desired goal position, you have to decide a trajectory for it. Maybe there is some obstacle in between the path, then you have to take some x square graph. Otherwise, you can take a straight line. So you have to decide a path for manipulator or some humanoid robot or for some other kind of robot. So trajectory is also a part of mathematics. Here you can see, here robot is tracing a circle. So for tracing a circle, we have to put some kind of programming in robot. With the help of that, robot can trace this circle. If you want to do some welding here, so robot can easily do this. And if you want to color the part of some in some manufacturing industry, so robot can do easily with the help of mathematics. Also, this one is based on trajectory, and this video is based on pick and place thing. So in in this video, we give the robot a desired trajectory. Here it's robot have to trace some kind of trajectories and robot have to follow a particular pattern. In this second one video, there's no particular pattern. Robot have to do one pick of an object and place to a particular hole or particular place. So this video is pick and place thing, and this one video is tracing. So both of video are representing the mathematical term. So what is trajectory? Trajectory a time history of position, velocity and acceleration for each degree of freedom. To move a manipulator from here to there in a smooth controlled fashion, each joint must be moved via a smooth function of time. Exactly how to compute these motion function is the problem of trajectory generation. There are some desired via point and robot will follow all these desired via point with the help of trajectory. So after discussing about the trajectory, next one is brain of robot. Without brain, we can't do anything, and without controller, robot can't do anything. So controller is the brain of robots. So robots में in robots you have some controller which can be neural network controller or some different kind of controller are there like PID, PD and so many controllers are there. So you have to use some kind of controller in your robot which can control all the movements. And to design a controller, you again needed a mathematician which can program your controller thing and give you the particular result. So without this program thing, this controller thing, robot can't do anything. To change the robot behavior, you simply write a new program to its computer. If you want to change the robot behavior, that if robot is moving in this particular way, robot is tracing the trajectory, and you want that your particular robot will do this pick and place thing. So for this, all these things, you have to change the trajectory. Little bit you have to change your controller program. Then only your robot can do these tasks. So as you change the task, you have to change the robot controller or also robot trajectory. Now, as we are part of GD Goenka University. This is transforming phase of education. There are some student scholarship scheme in GD Goenka University. And also we have so many ranking and awards. There are so many schools at GD Goenka University. School of Basic and Applied Science, School of Agriculture Science, School of Engineering, School of Medical and Applied Science, School of Hospitality, School of Management, School of Law, School of Communication, School of Education, School of Fashion and Designing, School of Humanity and Social Science, School of Architecture and Planning. We are part of School of Basic and Applied Science. Professor Ramkrishna Thakur is our respected dean, which is always available for the student to solve their problem and to help them by entire way. Professor R.K. Thakur, also awarded by MSME Green Tech Asia Award in the field of nanotechnology by Sri G. Krishnan Reddy, Minister of State, Home Affairs, Government of India. Also in mathematics department, Dr. Naresh Sharma is faculty in charge. He is also a member of the School of Mathematics and Science. He is also a member of the School of Mathematics and Science. He is also a member of the School of Mathematics and Science. He is also a member of the School of Mathematics and Science. He is also a member of the School of Mathematics and Science. He is also a member of the School of Mathematics and Science. He is also a member of the School of Mathematics and Science. He is also a member of the School of Mathematics and Science. He is also a member of the School of Mathematics and Science. He is also a member of the School of Mathematics and Science. He is also a member of the School of Mathematics and Science. He is also a member of the School of Mathematics and Science. He is also a member of the School of Mathematics and Science. He is also a member of the School of Mathematics and Science. He is also a member of the There also there are 4 main faculties, and they are from some IITs or NITs and some reputed institute, and these are some research interest of these faculties. Professor R.K. Thakur is a part of Department of Physics, and Dr. Sasikant Sharma is faculty in charge in Department of Physics. And given our research interest in Department of Physics. In Department of Chemistry, Dr. Priyanka Sharma is faculty in charge, and there are 7 faculties in Department of Chemistry. All these faculties are from IITs or from respected universities, and their research interests are given here. In Department of Biological Science, Dr. Priyanka Tyagi is the faculty in charge. There are 3 faculties in Department of Biological Science, and given are topics for research. In Department of Forensic Science, Dr. Niharika Srivastav is faculty in charge, and there are 4 more faculty in Department of Forensic Science. There are 30 PhD scholars registered in various departments of SoBAS. They are working in different domains like biological science, physics, chemistry, mathematical science, and environment science. There are 3 totally funded research projects. We also have lab facilities, as you can see from figures. We have undergraduate program like BSc in chemistry, BSc in physics, BSc in mathematics, BSc in forensic science, BSc in microbiology, BSc in biochemistry, and BSc in biotechnology. Also, we have some PARS courses, that is with different combination of subject. For post-graduation and doctoral level, we have some programs like MSc in chemistry, MSc in physics, MSc in mathematics, MSc in forensic science, MSc in microbiology, MSc in biochemistry, MSc in biotechnology, and MSc in data science and scientific computing, MSc in geology, MSc in wildlife, MSc in forestry, MSc in biophysics, and MSc in environment science and management. There are also available PhD in physics, chemistry, maths, microbiology, biochemistry, biotechnology, forensic science, botany, zoology, and environment science. We also have some diploma programs, which is PG diploma in criminology, PG diploma in cosmetics, PG diploma in data science. For any problem, student first contact to their mentor. We have assigned some mentor to each student. So first student can contact to their mentor if student have any problem. So mentor try to solve the problem. If you are not satisfied with your solution, then you can contact to your HOD, or you can say FI, and if problem is solved, then it is okay. And if you are not satisfied with the solution, then you can contact with dean, and your problem will be solved. We also have some experiential learning, like we have some lectures by we have one lecture by Dr. Kumar Krishnan, senior scientist at NASA, and we also have one lecture by Professor P.B. Sharma, which is President and Association of Indian Universities. We also plan educational trip to industry and to laboratories and to field visit. We also we also plan some conferences and faculty development program or SDP program time to time. Here is expert talk by Professor Ram Kumar at Central University of South Bihar, and some workshop are here. We our student also visit to some IITs and DU and some NPL laboratory. NPL means National Physical Laboratory. Our student also visit to AIMS to Anvenchna. For environment and geological, we also plan visit for the student for their educational point of view. We also organize some national and international conferences. We also do time to time school awareness sessions. We also plan school connected program which is DST Inspire in January 2020. We also have some training and placement link. These are some placement which is done by last year. We also have planned career counseling webinar series. We have planned eminent scientist webinar series. And today we are going to end up this student development program series. Our upcoming event is Global Water Congress 2020. Thank you. So if there is any question.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for such a nice talk. Yes, there are few questions.
Yes.
First question is from Mr. Marvin Matthew. He is asking a nano robot that is introduced into a person's body must be taken out after its job is over. How is that accomplished?
You can say
Marvin, are you here?
by a robot, by a remote control. No? You have an operating machine in your hand and you operate that particular robot in human body, and by this you can clear the blockage and take your robot back.
Marvin, are you here? Marvin, I
Yes,
think
ma'am.
he is not here.
No, he messaged. Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, then we move to the next question. Next question is from Ankit. He is asking, what is a Neuralink, ma'am? What is a Neuralink?
Neuralink or neural network?
I think he want to ask about neural network. Ankit, are you here? You
Neural
can
network.
unmute your mic and ask the question directly. I think he is asking about neural network. You some time you
So
can.
neural network is some kind of clone of your brain. As humans have brains, and there are some neurons in our brain. So by copying that structure, we have planned some artificial neural network, which is helpful us. We try to copy the human brain in that particular soft computing techniques.
Okay.
There are some neurons and some hidden layer, some input layer are there.
He has written he is asking about a particular species of robots.
So what? Okay, nanorobot, right?
Ankit, you may unmute your mic and ask the question.
So nanorobot is very small robot which can operate similarly to I have said you that there are some needle which can operate from outside and then can go in human body and can clear the blockage. And so many others are which are used for different kind of operations, which is very small operation and tough for human. So we can design, and we have also designed some robots which can do this kind of job for us.
Okay, now we have finished all the questions. Ankit again written, can a nanorobot regenerate tissue?
Tissue, I don't know about because it's related to medical field, but you can mail your question and I will try to give answer of your question.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. And thank you all the participants to join us for all the sessions. Today, as you know, we have the last session of this series, but we are also organizing parallelly an eminent scientist webinar series. And in this session, the next lecture will be on crime scene investigation. Dr. Harsh Sharma will be the speaker. He is the director of State Forensic Science Laboratory, Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. And the session will be moderated by our respected Dean Sir, Professor Ramkrishnan Thakur. This session will be on September 13, 2020. You can join the session using the Google Meet link. We will send a separate mail to you also. And the session will be from 12 to 2 p.m. on Sunday. We hope to you all will join the session. The next sessions will be which will be related to the eminent scientist webinar series. Thank you so much for attending the session. Thank you so much, Dr. Ruchi Pawar, for giving such a nice session. And also, I want to extend my thank to all the faculty members of SoBAS, especially Dr. Shushank and Dr. Sonika Sethi. Thank you so much, all of you. Have a nice evening. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much to all of you.
Thank you, madam, for a wonderful session.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so
And
much. Thank you,
conducting
everyone.
this entire series of webinars.